Sveiki Bernardinų skaitytojai ir žiūrovai. Šiandieną mūsų studijoje svečiuojasi neeilinis svečias. Tai Mažesniųjų brolių ordino vadinamųjų pranciškonų generalinis ministras tėvas Massimo Fusarelli. Good morning, brother Massimo.
Good morning, Thomas.
First of all, thank you for your time, and it's not the first time you visit Lithuania. What impressions did you reflect from the previous visits?
I find it always a very, very welcoming country, people, and this time is very short time, 2-3 days. I don't have so a big impression, but this welcoming country, welcoming people is always the best for me. And also, yesterday in my visit, in my celebration, I can see, I can feel more also the faith, the Christian faith of your people.
And why are you visiting Lithuania right now?
This visit, this time, is motivated by the celebration of the memory of St. Francis in the centenary of his of their stigmas. In this place, very important for us, the hill of the cross here in Ukrainian. To bless a cross, also to put a cross, very special cross in this hill, and to bless a monument for St. Francis in this centenary, and also to meet again my brothers here in Lithuania.
Brother Massimo, what are Franciscans doing in today's world? What's their main mission?
We are doing a lot of things, We are present in 120 countries of the world. I can visit my brothers everywhere. Just now I visited 62 countries in the world where the Franciscans are active, We are engaged in the pastoral work, in the education, school, university, we have a lot. Also in the missionary work in many countries, And this means, pastoral work for education, and also in the health world, We are close to the people that are suffering. And we are also present in many countries in the interreligious and also ecumenical dialogue with many initiatives. And it's very important for us the engagement in justice, peace, integrity of creation. We chose 3 years ago in our General Assembly, worldwide, General Chapter, we said, to have a particular attention to the migrants' situation in South America and here in Europe in special way, but also in Asia. It's very important. And now we are beginning to see this reality in Africa. We don't have only migrants from Africa to Europe, but also the migrants inside in Africa. The migrants, this is a very, very important situation. We take care for this.
Franciscan activities in Lithuania are highly appreciated by believers and non-believers alike. Why do you think people like the Franciscans?
I hope, for simplicity, for the capacity to be close to the people, not by a clerical or institutional way, but by a human friendship and closeness. And also, I see, and I hope also for our evangelical inspiration. I think many people is looking on us not first of all for the institutional reason, the church, the religious world, but for evangelical values is the same. Yes, for the church, the gospel is at the center, But St. Francis is inspiring, this evangelical reason. I hope that the people can feel it by us.
Today, vocations to religious life are declining almost worldwide. What is the situation in the Franciscan order, and what do you see for the future of the Franciscans in Lithuania?
The first, I think, the vocations numbers are declining, yes, but why? Because the faith is declining. and the environment of faith, the family, the Christian communities. Yeah, in the countries where the faith is strong, we have vocations. I think to Vietnam, Congo, in Africa, Indonesia, India, in some parts of South America, Central America, in Central America above all. Yeah? And there are also many other reasons for the declining numbers of vocation. The change of time that we are living, the change of religious field that we are living. We have to take all this very, very seriously. Yeah? And then we have to meet, to know, to love the young people condition. Yeah? We cannot propose our evangelical life to the young if we don't know, if we don't need the situation, the reality of the young people. And for us, in some parts of Europe, in Croatia, Herzegovina, we have many vocations. In Asia, in Africa, but not everywhere the same. In some countries. Today, the countries where we have more vocations are Vietnam, Indonesia, Congo, Angola, Mozambique in Africa. Also Rwanda, Burundi, and Uganda, and also Togo, Cote d'Ivoire, many countries. Yeah? In Europe, we are declining, but I'm always surprised by the vocation that we have. For example, in French, a very most secularized country, now we have some vocations, few, but every year. Yeah, this is a sign of hope for us. And here, like in North America, we have adults that are choosing our life, that are engaged in our life. This is a great sign of hope. In Lithuania, we have so few. Yeah, now we have only one postulant. Yeah, two in the temporal formation, we said at the beginning. And the future of the order in Lithuania is not to remain only Lithuania, only Lithuanian Franciscans, yeah, but more collaboration, more connection with other countries in Europe. English-speaking countries like Ireland, like North Europe, and also with South Europe, Italy and some other. The Franciscans here, they just have many contacts with other Franciscans in Europe. We have to grow in this sensibility and collaboration.
In Assisi, the relics of blessed Carol Acutis are kept. How is this New Age saint similar to Saint Francis and the Franciscans?
I like to say Carlo Acutis is a saint for our age. Yeah, he's young, is able to manage internet. Yeah, he's a testimony of the simplicity of faith. But it's not so similar to Saint Francis. Yeah, because the age. The time is very different, and also the situation. Yeah? His relics are present in Assisi, and this presence is like a reason to close him to Saint Francis. But the two saints are very different. Yeah, I think the most similar point is the relationship, the friendship with Jesus. At the heart of every saint of Saint Francis and Carlo Acutis, there is the relationship, the friendship with Jesus. We need to deep this point. Yeah? The Christian holiness is not, first of all, do something, but be someone Christian and discover the gospel, the presence of Jesus. This is the most the union, yeah, among Francis and Carlo Acutis, I think.
There is a severe lack of peace in the world today. The custody of the Franciscan order in the Holy Land has long been a land of military conflict. How are the Franciscans and all Christians in Jerusalem experiencing this period?
For us, Holy Land means not only Jerusalem, but also Palestine, North Israel, and Lebanon and Syria. We are everywhere in this part of the world, yeah, now in war, violence, and justice. And just yesterday, I had one contact with the brothers in Aleppo, Damascus. Every 2-3 days, I'm in contact with them. Yeah, and I can hear, I can listen, I can feel the situation. Now the situation is also in Jerusalem, like quiet, yeah, but the tension is underground, is very strong. The Franciscans are present. The first is remain close to the people and help the people in the daily life. And the most important is food, health, and education. We have so many schools in the Holy Land, yeah? In Israel, Syria, Lebanon. We can give to the young people, to the children, education. We say not only Christian children, yeah, but Muslims. Yeah? And also this is also like a school, a workshop of future, of collaboration. And then the Franciscans there are also present not only with one part in the conflict, but with all. And this to help, to have stronger possibility, opportunity for dialogue, for meeting, yeah, to build a peace. But now the situation is really very, very critical, yeah. We don't know how will be the future. We can only pray and remain there with the people.
2025 are the Jubilee year of the Church. What would you wish for us all?
Pope Francis had, I think, a very, very lovely intuition, yeah. The hope, pilgrims of hope at the center of the Jubilee 2025. I wish to you, to all, to be able to hope. Hope is not only said, oh, we hope that tomorrow will be better. This is not hope, yeah? Optimism is not Christian hope. Hope means be sure that the future is bigger than our present, yeah? We can hope means we have like a window, a door for the future. Hope for our Christians means also know and believe that the future is not in our hands, in the hands of the people, of the humanity, yeah? But in the hands of God. And we can hope, we can be sure that tomorrow is just today, that we can hope because we are not alone. This hope is very important. And we need also to learn the hope, because this time of the history is not a time for hope. Yeah? For that reason, the humanity now so needs a lot hope. Hope is my wish for you, for all.